happened today?
What happened today is the Army Aviation Technical Test Center, as you know, conducts testing of all the aircraft here at Redstone Arsenal, and they're moving here from Fort Rucker because of BRAC. Today they've done what they did was they conducted flight testing on the UH-60 Blackhawk, which you see back there, and a cautionary light came on, and as a precautionary measure they did a precautionary landing. It's definitely a standard operating procedure. And so they landed out here in the airfield, and we're thankful that no one was hurt, and they landed safely, and it would be just a normal landing except that the cautionary light came on.
How many people on board?
I believe there were 2 crew members on board, and I have to double check that with the flight crew.
What did the pilot say about the landing?
He said it was a very smooth landing, and it would have been a landing just like anywhere else, like on the airfield, except that the precautionary light came on, and so just as a precautionary measure, they landed here safely on this field, open air field.
This is a situation where the light comes on. Is it a situation where when the light comes on, they just put it down immediately?
Correct. That's one of the standard operating procedures, just to make sure that everybody is safe, the aircraft, the pilots are safe, the aircrew are safe, and the public, of course, is safe. And so anytime a precautionary light comes on, they do land the helicopter safely in an open airfield if possible. And that's exactly what they did today. Right now what they're waiting for is for a maintenance crew to come here, and they're going to check out the aircraft, make sure that everything's good and safe, and then once everything is checked out, and then they can take it back home to Redstone Army Airfield. This definitely is not a crash, as you can tell. It's a very safe landing, and they did it expertly. They did exactly as their safety book tells them what to do. And so we're very fortunate to have the aircrew that we have here on Redstone. This is what they do every day. They test aircraft every day. And the public is going to see that a lot more often. And so precautionary landings like this you may see more often, hopefully not, but you got to see it today. And we're just fortunate that nothing severe happened and everybody's safe.
Well, we were inbound to Redstone Army Airfield, and this cautionary light came on, and the procedure is land as soon as possible. So we immediately looked outside the aircraft for a place to land, and this was the first place we saw. And I immediately keyed the mic and instructed Tower that we had a chip light and we were going to land as soon as possible, gave him a general vicinity, and we conducted a normal approach and a normal landing, generally into the wind. And when we landed, it was end of event. No, there was no abnormal indications when we landed, other than a light that comes on in the event of some type of malfunction. So due to that light, we had to land, and it was just a normal landing, totally under control.
What were you thinking, I guess, as it was happening?
I was thinking just land the aircraft in a normal manner. The aircraft's very capable, and there's really no risk of the aircraft actually going out of control, so it's just a normal landing. Not necessarily. It's if we experience some type of an emergency, we just look for nice, open, clear areas free of any type of obstructions or wires in particular.
Why were you in the air to begin with today?
We were just conducting a test out of Redstone.
And who were you flying with?
I was flying with my co-pilot, Dave Kern, and my crew chief, Mr. Studi.
Can you spell both of those?